See, I was gonna do this like as a regular blog post, but I got so damn excited by this thing. Like, I just, it's like, let me try and calm down and explain. This is the kind of thing that used to happen to me. Like, well, it still does, but probably not in the usual degree of whatever, right? I don't know. I want to try and be succinct because I was going to sit and just write about this and have it as a regular blog post, but I got so damn like enthusiastic and excited about it that I couldn't calm myself down enough to just sit and do it. Right. There are groups, there are fan groups all over Facebook. I'm only on a few now because, you know, there's just, you can have too much of a good thing, right? Okay. Says the woman with 5 billion pictures of Jimmy. I know the irony, yes. Don't tell me. Right. One of them is Simple Minds International. That is my kind of one, you know, that and Smog are my ones that I really kind of still participate in most. So Dave, my mate Dave Kramer, who came over, went to the, I hope he doesn't mind me name dropping him and mentioning him like this on the blog. He came over to the, what gig is that? Oh my god, what was it called? the golf one, the PGA at Wentworth, right? He came over for that one. Boiling hot day. Me, him, Birdie, and this boiling hot gig. Brilliant though. I kept on freaking out there was going to be a thunderstorm because I hate thunderstorms, but it was fine. It was great. And they come on early, trying to avoid the thunderstorm that didn't happen. He posted a little while ago of the earlier version of Scar. The earlier version of Scar that has different lyrics. And he was like, you know, what is your favorite version, kind of thing. And I was like, this one is, even though I don't really know the lyrics that well, I just, you know, I just like it more. And even he was going, oh, what do you think it's about? Because I don't have any ideas, sort of thing. He said, I thought I knew what it was about, but I'm not sure now. Like, care to share your thoughts on it? So I was like, kind of, well, I've not really paid much attention to the lyrics, bizarrely, like, because that is really very weird for me not to do that. Usually I am absolutely just, you know, I read them, decipher them, try and put my own interpretation on them. You know what I'm like. I mean, this is part of the reason why I love Mystica so much. Because he's just incredible as a songwriter. To me, anyway. So, I'm there going, oh, I don't know. You know, because I haven't really, like, listened to the lyrics very much, and to be honest, I haven't listened to this version of Scar very often, even though I like it. So I'm like, I'm gonna sit here and listen to the lyrics and, you know, see what I get from it. So I'm deciphering the lyrics, which I've just gone and sent myself. I don't know why I'm so, like, wrapped up and excited about this. I suppose just because it's just, I don't know, it's just got me, like, doing this thing that I like to do. I should have, I didn't know these jobs existed years ago. I think that the job I should have had all my life, I should have been a researcher because I freaking love doing it. I absolutely love doing it. Somebody gives me, like, he has done it in the past. Jim has done it. I think he knows the kind of like hound dog I am for this kind of thing where, you know, I I'm a, I'm an information seeker, and so I think I don't know. I put a post up. Oh my god! Don't, it'll get me going because I'll think, oh, it's like one of the last things that we kind of interacted over, and oh, don't start me off. um, yeah, it was about like these fanzines and that he was talking about fanzines and about Lindsay Hutton and Johnny Waller, I think it was from memory. And I was like, you know, he just kind of talked about, he said something like, oh, I don't know where Lindsay's at these days or something. And, you know, and then that was just me going, right, well, I've got to find out for you. I'm off. I'm off to do my research. Because I just, you know, somebody gives me a bone like that and I'm just go off. So, you know, with Dave going like, what's the song about? I'm like, well, I gotta find out. I gotta read the lyrics. I gotta like, well, I gotta actually decipher the lyrics first because there are no lyrics printed because obviously, you know, it's a rewrite. Why did you rewrite it, Jim? You're nuts. We'll get to that. Yeah, I know. Says the girl who's nuts. I know. Yep. Okay. Yes. I'm kind of talking retrospectively to retrogradely, is probably more the term I should use, to a man who wrote something like 40 odd years ago and is not really going to go back and go, you know, well, this is where I rewrote it. We find it all to be now easy. I seem to be very much persona non grata. Right. So the lyrics are like, this is what I got, right? This is how it sounded to me anyway, like really listening to it. And so this is, excuse me, I'm not even going to even attempt to sing it. No way. Got to find something, got to reach someone. I think he says reach someone. So here we go. The reasons, I don't know whether it's the reason or the reasons too slow. Waiting for no one. You know, we can see you because we can see you all now. The candle, it's just that he says something about candle wax and I can't work out whether he's saying the candle, it sounds like he says the candle ball wax or the candle board wax, the candle, I had no idea, something about candle wax anyway. And then it sounds like he says in the first verse what's on the wall, but then the second time he says, it sounds like he says wax on the wall. You go waiting for no one. And then this was the bit where I'm going, this is about like putting someone in a, it just sounds like you're grappling with putting someone in a mental institution or something, because it says, because you know that we love you, because you know that we can see through, because you know, it sounds like this is what he says, but maybe I'm deciphering it wrong, because you know we want what we must for you. Which is a real tongue twister, actually. And then because you know that we can see through. And I'm like, see through what? See through someone being a bit... It's just because of because we know, because you know that we love you. I mean, that's like a kind of like, that's the kind of thing that goes, we love you, we're trying to do what's best for you. Especially if that next line is how I have interpreted it, and it is because you know we want what we must for you, like this is for your benefit kind of thing. I don't know, this is just how I'm deciphering it. No idea. And so that's what I sort of thought. But then where does the scar bit come from? Yeah, a scar of the mind. You know, I'm sure we go into this stuff quite a bit heavier than we should, probably. I mean, I don't know. Sometimes I think he sort of says, like, you know, people take in deeper meaning on things that he's written that really, you know, are just not that deep. Or he's just doing a Burroughs thing where it's just words are just coming in and just sentences are coming in, and it's there is no actual cohesive story to the thing. It's just, but I love it. I love just being the detective going through this kind of thing, and trying to put a thing to it and trying to decipher it and work out what it is. And yeah, so I just, yeah. Anyway, then this is basically it. And so I thought it would take me forever, not forever, but I'd still be writing now. And I'd be just, you know, writing the lyrics out and then going through all these bits. And this is like 12 minutes and I've done this. And yeah, I took the two opposing things and tried to work out what would actually in real terms take longer. Me doing this and then posting it on YouTube and then getting it on the blog, or me, sorry, one moment,